Hello, welcome to Quackalope. Thank you for being here. Today we're bringing you gameplay of Dead by Daylight.
The board game, specifically.
The board game. This is not the video game that you might be familiar with. This is the board game adaptation of that. I have a whole preview video and I'm working on a how to play video, so I'm not going to go into all of the specifics. Instead, we're going to hang out, we're going to have fun, we're going to run away from a fairly violent nurse, which I believe was one of the most requested villains or killers to be played in this scenario.
As a nurse, I feel privileged to play a nurse.
That is true. She's a official, licensed NICU nurse, yep. Which I believe is not quite the same type of nurse, but definitely relatable. Personality-wise, at least. Personality-wise. I've got Max here. Not allowed to hunt me. I've got Andrew here.
How's it going?
I've got Shira here. And I know there's a lot of people that are probably joining that are not board gamers, right? This is a board game-focused channel. So for those of you that are here because you are familiar with the Dead by Daylight video game, welcome. Fantastic to have you here. Really excited that you're being introduced to this hobby space a little bit more through video games. And there's a ton of other IPs that we actually are doing a lot of work with here on Quackalope. So stay tuned if you're fans of things like Far Cry, if you're excited about the Marvel cinematic universe, the series. There's a lot of games out there, and you're going to be able to find out about all of them here on the channel. Along with that, we are doing a giveaway for a full pledge of Dead by Daylight. We're going to be announcing that at the very end of this video, so stay tuned or jump forward to the timestamp that I'm sure Shira has placed there. But if you jump forward, you have to subscribe, at least for a week. It's free, and you can unsubscribe anytime you want. That's the policy, right? If they jump forward, they have to...
Absolutely. If you don't view, you gotta subscribe.
That seems reasonable. That's what I want. A whole lot of subscribers that don't view any of our content. Strategically, I suppose it'll work. Let's give the fans a brief overview of how the game's going to play, and then let's talk about the characters we've chosen, and go ahead and get on with the gameplay. So, in Dead by Daylight, the board game, we're going to be, running around this environment, doing our best to get generators kickstart and running so that we can open an exit gate and escape, just like you're doing in the video game. We're going to have any number of various different killers that are following after us, and this is a one versus many game, meaning we have 4 survivors that we're playing. We are all victims of her machinations, and Shira here is going to be playing the humble nurse, who is definitely not placing us onto as many meat hooks as possible. The object for the killer is to score 8 rounds of people hooked. She'll score points for every person that is hooked at the end of every round. Object for us, like I said, 4 generators. We need 3 successes on each one of the generators, and once we have 4 established, we'll be able to run through an exit door and win. Gameplay is going to be pretty straightforward, fairly simple when it actually gets down to the brass tacks of it. We all are going to have hidden movement cards in our hand. Yellow, green, blue, and red. We'll play one of these cards down face down. That'll allow us to move along a pathway, showing up in a location, flipping one of these tokens that have different things on the ends or the backs of them, and then interacting with them in a variety of ways, giving us items, allowing us to rescue other survivors, potentially being generators that we're fixing, and some other things that you'll see pop out here. Where the depth of the game comes from is actually going to be the degree to which each one of our characters, our character abilities, and the hunters we're playing against, or the killers we're playing against, have unique asymmetric powers. This is where the game starts getting really cool. Things like placing tokens down onto the board, specific ways that you're able to track and hunt, like the nurse has some pretty powerful scents that you'll see familiar to the video game characters and their counterparts, and other characters that are either more aggressive, more defensive, able to manipulate, help, support, and foil, hopefully, the killer's plans. We're going to go through each one of our characters here in just a moment, but I think that's the core function of the game. The players will act first, then the killer will take their actions. Now, the killer is going to have 2 different unique features. First off, Shira is going to be playing 2 cards down, left to right, and unlike what I said in the preview video, she must follow the order they're placed down in. That means if you place green on left and red on right, you're going green, then red. The other unique thing is going to be the card that you see in the center of this hand here. It's going to be the wait card. The wait card is is a card that is unique to the killer, and it means she can stand exactly where she is because she's not terrified. She's a murderer. Mm-hmm. And also in this game, she's a bad person. So I think, other than that, I should just put the caveat that this is a Kickstarter prototype preview. This is the base copy that you're able to get, the base deluxified version. And there is a ton more content that's actually over on the Kickstarter page. So if you're doing the all-in, if you're doing the substantial pledge, you get a whole lot more creatures, a whole lot more minis, a whole lot more fancy stuff. These minis here are 3D printed resin minis. They're not the plastic copies that you will be getting, and I painted them myself, which means if you like the paint job, you're welcome. If you think it looks like crap,
You're welcome.
All right. With that being said, do we want to go through our characters?
Yeah.
Sounds
Can I
good.
tell you about my nurse?
Definitely not.
I am the
Andrew, who are you playing as?
I am the nurse. My name is Sally Smithson. The
Lovely.
nurse is a warping killer, able to blink through obstacles and quickly close gaps with her power. Spencer's last breath doesn't wound survivors, but allows you to hold on to your weight movement to use during a bonus turn. Consider Strider your main tool for hunting survivors.
Cool. Any abilities you want to highlight, or just surprise us with them?
Surprise you with them.
All right, I'm playing as Jake Park. Jake Park is a solitary survivalist, able to hold his own in most situations. His little quote here is, "Life, when you take away the fancy dressing, is just survival." That's Jake's motto. That's what he lives by. I'm basically able to, sabotage some stuff, and I'm able to persevere through some obstacles and things as well. I'm also playing as Ace Visconti. Ace Visconti is a lucky gambler, improving the odds of the entire team. His catchphrase is, "What can I say? I'm just a very lucky guy. I'm sure some of it will rub off on you." And his abilities, he's able to spend extra blood points in order to manipulate his luck. Getting a chance to mitigate some of the dice, or doubling down and moving an extra bit from time to time. Now, because I'm playing two characters, because there'll always be 4 players run in a 3-player game, I'm actually going to be having the same hand of cards, 4 cards, but this has to be shared between both characters, which means I'm a little bit more restricted on the choice that I have for each one of them. Andrew.
All right, I am Feng Min, who's a focused competitor. Feng Min is an objective-focused competitor who can quickly adapt her strategy to meet a vast range of challenging situations. Her quote is, "I have true sight." So her abilities are a little bit more focused on reacting to changing situations, or if something goes wrong, she can oftentimes change her plans and react to that situation.
Okay, I play as Claudette Morel,
Okay.
and she's a studious botanist. Claudette Morel is studious botanist, able to boost her team's survivability as well as her own. Basic botany knowledge could save your life someday.
Cool.
So
She's gonna
I
be more of a
basically
healer.
can heal myself, heal teammates, and we can switch blood tokens if we at the same location.
Nice.
Cool. Now, for the record, in case you're watching, again, 12 caveats or something like that. We don't have prototype dice, which means we're going to be using regular D6s, D6s with skulls and Molotovs on them. The heavy metal ones are going to be our unlucky dice that have all successes or all failures except for the 2 icons. The black ones are going to be the normal ones that we use for our regular checks. With that, there should be 1 failure, which is going to be the head, 1 great success, which is going to be the Molotov,
Obviously.
and everything else is regular successes. Beyond that, there was one other thing I was going to say. Oh, we're going to play and have fun. Don't take anything here as scripture. If we make a mistake, we'll make sure to pin it down below. But make sure you double-check the rules and kind of check to see if anything's changed between what we have here and what you actually get in your copy. The other cool thing that I think board gamers will appreciate is this entire hand of cards here you're not going to see us utilize. These are all of the special abilities and character traits that we have on our character boards. And if we were playing a more advanced game, we could take and pay to swap out any of these. Like I have Up the Ante here, which is his ability here, but anyone could actually equip that, meaning you can make your own customized character based on how you like to play the game. Same thing with the villain. All of them are manipulatable as well.
And these are all. There's a pile more.
Oh yeah. There's a
Characters.
ton more characters,
Yeah.
and there's a ton more
Killers.
killers. So, all right.
I've already picked my cards.
Oh, great. Good to know. Have we have our starting locations?
Yes, we
I was
do.
setting up cameras when we did it. So I'm up here in the mine entrance, and Jake is going to be down here with his arms crossed in the ancient tree. Any communication we make is fair game, with the exception that Shira also gets to hear it, and I'm not a big fan of her hearing anything. She's selective listening, and doesn't actually like talking to me
Do you have
very
to
much.
go? Do you guys have to go in a certain order, or you can go whenever you
We're
want?
starting here with Jake and moving down, and first
Cool.
player is going to rotate, so you'll actually see a bit of the predictive order. I played cards too. Guys, are you ready?
I played some cards.
All right, so let's start here with Jake Paul. Sneak, or Jake Park. I am going to actually move directly into Shira's location. Because the odds are she has to move out. And if she's learned anything, because we all have to move, I don't think she's playing a wait card thinking that I'm going to step up to her. I am then going to go ahead and flip this token, and I'm hoping for... I got an exit, not a generator. And then I get 1 interact. Now, sadly, there's not much that I can interact with here because you're not wounded. I have my abilities, but I don't want to spend any of my blood points, so I think that's going to pass my turn. Moving down to Ace, I'm moving down green. We're going to swing right here to the center, pulling a generator. I'm going to interact with that generator immediately to try to get a success. That is a cocked die. 3 is going to be a single success, so we are moving towards finishing off a generator. That's my turn. That's it.
All right. I'm going to sprint down here.
Okay.
Where we will flip this and hope to find a generator.
What do we get? Absolutely.
All right.
We're all going straight generators pretty quick, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. That's a 3, so that's one success being added on.
Say it again?
Yes, sir. Your turn.
On me. I'll sprint and I'll go towards you.
If you come there to the middle with me, we
So
might
we
be able
can
to close
try-
that generator. If you get a great success, we have a generator.
Molotov cocktail.
Do it.
Let's see.
You did it last time. It's not. Those dice are clearly weighted towards 3, which is not preferable. Shira,
My
what
turn.
have you planned?
Blue and green.
So I'd reveal your... It doesn't matter too much.
Okay.
It might with some of our reactions, though. Like, we might be able to play
you
something...
have reactions?
We might be able to play something to run
Okay.
away from you.
So I'm going to play blue. And then I'm going to use my...
You flip a token when you come there. Oh, guys, did you all flip tokens as well?
I need to flip it.
Yep.
Alright. And then I get a meat... There's a meat token there. And then instead of interacting with something, I'm going to use my last breath
Last breath.
to move back
Go ahead and read
here.
through that special ability.
Spencer's last breath. Move to any connected space, ignoring pallets and breakable walls.
She's coming after me.
When using this power, you may also move against one-way paths. And then I am going to use... and then I already flipped something, and then I'm going to green into here
Yeah, see.
and
not good.
flip this, which
Okay.
is a meat hook, alas, and I
You gonna
am
wound
going
me?
to attack. I don't think that's you,
That's
but
me.
Oh, him. Ah, I see.
I'm going to attack whoever
She said
is
hi
there.
to me and then ran back to
Yeah,
me.
she popped in, hung out a little bit, and then...
So we attach this little blood token to the base. I actually like this type of like little base modifier
Yeah.
here. I think that's very nice. I painted them, but either way.
You
Okay.
You painted these too?
Yeah, they were white when they. Everything was
I
white
wondered
when they
why it was
originally
so
came
sticky.
in. Yeah, that way. Did you say a sticky paint?
You do.
Very rude of her. You got to cure them correctly.
And then I'm going to use an ability.
Definitely don't.
I have Strider. I'm acutely sensitive to the breathing
So,
of my prey. At the
that's-
start of the planning phase,
Okay.
choose a wounded survivor. They must play their movement card face up before you or any other survivor. So, whoever here is a little wounded, I get to see what you're playing.
Okay.
That's a problem.
So,
Yeah.
team, friends.
Okay. Jake can go last. So as long as I'm able to coordinate to be with you, I could heal you.
I can heal as
But,
well.
so Jake's gonna... Okay, so Jake's
You
gonna
see,
go
because
last.
this is
Yes,
the
yes,
order of
yes.
operations. Now, we don't want to talk about where we're going to go, because she already can figure out where we're going to go, though. You're playing your card face up, so play your card, and then I'll try to react appropriately.
I think I've got to play crouch then.
Okay,
to move
great.
Up to the ancient
Great.
tree.
Yeah, don't worry, I'm not coming that way.
You're not playing blue,
Oh,
are you?
no.
No.
Definitely not. Yeah, there's so many other
I'll
options.
do my thing. Meanwhile, you guys are busy over there.
All right, I think I feel okay with this. Ace is going to go first,
Wait,
however.
I should pick my cards
She
as
should.
well.
She should.
It's almost
yes,
like she
before-
wasn't even paying attention.
No, I was waiting until
Wow.
you guys had all finished.
No, you're just waiting for the
You-
community. Oh, I'm going to change mine then because
So,
you're.
so while we're thinking about
Yeah,
this though,
tell me about it.
is there any reason? So, I recognize that saving me right now seems
Yeah.
nice, and that we all like each other, and
Yeah.
that we're all great friends.
Yeah.
Maybe
You
it's
want me to explain why we should heal you?
maybe it's better for Jake to go try to finish that generator before she gets to it and tries to break it.
I hear what you're saying. The counter argument to that, however, is that as soon as you get onto a hook, we start losing the game.
Right, but maybe somebody else should try to. Maybe
Yeah?
Maybe Claudette should try to save me instead of Jake.
Yeah, I mean, listen. If this is what you're talking about,
I don't know if anyone else can reach you.
with some special movement, some people could.
Oh, you're changing what card you're doing. Okay.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
I'm going to wait until you guys all decide.
Would Claudette be able to help,
Who knows?
help a friend out?
So you're doing
Life.
green?
I'm doing green now.
Life is hard, my friend. Life is hard.
I just think we're so close to
See
that
what happens.
generator.
Yeah, I hear.
I just don't want her to break it, you know?
Don't worry, we're coming.
I'm very fond of the generator. Okay.
Oh, so Jake's going to be going up to the 2-point generator. so he'll be going along red.
Definitely not.
You are choosing green to go up in there and move into the scrappy yard.
So maybe actually.
I go wait still and make my decisions.
I mean, she's going to be able to be a bit predictive because you're face up no matter what.
Yeah, well,
that's kind of the issue.
Right.
I love that you're trying to be sneaky, while also you're definitely not going to sneak this time.
So the hard part is...
You're bleeding to death.
The hard part that we're running into is no matter what, if we want this guy to go to the generator, he then ended up in the middle. And that means that Shira can go boom, boom.
She strategically wants to land in the middle.
Well, and if I go here or here or here,
yes,
it's one space away from the middle.
Yeah, which means she could go in, wound, and go into the next one and wound. You're right.
So it's a tough spot to be in. So maybe the best answer is...
Such is life. Are you changing your card again?
Yeah.
Because I keep reacting to you.
I know, and I keep waiting until his final decision.
You going red?
Yeah, I don't know.
Then no one else can reach you and heal you. That was the whole decision about not doing red in the first place.
Yeah. Now the nurse is helping us, so this is where it's getting...
Oh, man. Wow.
Very helpful.
We're still changing. We're just all decisions. Just
all right. We're doing the vault. We're doing the vault.
Dedicated from the beginning. So
You're going to.
That's because you're not worried about him dying.
I'm yellow. I'm doing yellow now.
Max is over here like.
You're going to yellow.
If he's there, I'll heal him.
If it's convenient.
What am I supposed to do, eh? You're getting blood all over the carpet. Stop it.
It's all about survival.
You good?
Yep, I'm good.
Locked and loaded?
Yep. And I like to remind you, after a survivor becomes healthy, I gain 2 blood points.
What?
Okay.
Oh, because she's the nurse and all she wants to do is heal. Oh,
I have a nurse's calling. I like people to heal.
That's a real problem.
Okay. Your final decisions, guys?
Yeah, we were locked in.
You can start flipping over
all right.
cards now.
Ace. Ace is going to be moving up green. Or down green, right? Isn't that... So I want him here, or do I want him up there? I think we're going up this way. We're going to flip. Yep, that's a generator. Pulling a double success.
Yes. Double success.
Solid.
That's good.
Told you it would be.
Mm-hmm.
After that, I could spend some blood to double down. At the start of Survivor's Weird, which we were one of the killer's set movement cards. That would be interesting. Lady Luck, I could swap props. I don't think I need to do that. I could pay 2, but it would go to her.
We
to
picked
move again.
two adjectives for you. Solitary survivalist and a lucky gambler. We thought those fit your personality.
Thank you. All right, I think that's it. Let's move down, Andrew.
All right, so we are vaulting over to the back lot.
So it's such a surprise.
Down yellow.
Moving down yellow. What token are you choosing to flip open?
So
You want to flip open the red?
This is where it gets a little bit interesting.
Okay.
So if I have a pallet in the room that I'm in, when I'm leaving a room with a pallet, I can move an extra space.
Or you can try to find a locker and hide there.
Ooh, there's an idea.
It's true as
Well,
well.
there was no pallet in the room you left. So
Correct, but so if I try to find a locker here, I can hopefully be safe. So
That is a chest.
found a chest.
Close to
All
a
right,
locker.
so we will rummage this chest.
Yeah, go ahead and grab an item. Don't tell us what it is, but it might be helpful.
Ooh.
Monsieur?
All right.
Going down green.
I will go over here.
Ooh! Okay. Flip a token.
Which one?
Go straight for generator. Yeah.
Okay.
Are you interacting with the generator or are you healing him?
Can I do both?
You could not do both. Oh, well, what's your ability? You might be able to with your ability.
Button knowledge. I can spend 1 blood, and before or after moving during your turn, roll the danger die. On the success, another survivor in your space become healthy. You can still interact this turn.
Okay, so that's a 2 out of 6 chance of getting it, though.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to spend the blood. If you fail, you're going to give her a blood as well.
We need to try.
Let's do it.
Okay.
You're going to succeed. You always
Skulls.
do. Nope.
Nope.
All right, so now you have to decide, are you interacting or are you healing?
you can do a guaranteed heal now. And
Or you could interact with the generator and try to restore it a little bit.
Let's do the heal.
Okay,
Nice.
so pulling off. She gains 2 more blood tokens, because that is what she likes you to
But I don't know
do.
where she's coming.
Oh, and then I am going to be moving with Jake up red we are going to finish one of our generators.
Do it.
Nice.
Got it? So this now moves up top here. And I actually get to flip a item when I come into this room as well. And I'm going to flip this one so we actually have a little bird there in case we want.
Crow?
Yep. And then I could do, after interaction, move a crow in your space to any space on the game board. I think I need to interact with the crow to do that, though. Okay, that's it. That's going to be my turn. Sure, what are you doing?
Something nice, right?
Nothing good.
Nothing
Yellow,
good.
please.
No.
Okay, flip the red token over.
No hook, no hook, no hook.
No hook.
Ooh, totem.
Nice.
What of them does?
Gives either of us 2 blood token.
Mm-hmm.
Her or us.
So she could move here, then wait.
If she had a wait, yeah, absolutely.
Uh-oh. That's bad.
I'm gonna
Then-
interact with someone or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack.
Who?
I'm gonna attack Max, please.
That's what you get, Max. So sorry. Is that the right
So I can heal
figure?
anymore.
Yeah.
Then I am going to go
Up green.
Please
Yep.
go put me to the middle.
Over here?
Yep.
Oh,
Flip the
Flipping
red
this,
token.
And my assumption is you're probably attacking me.
Should we have had success here?
No,
you
no.
didn't
You haven't done that yet.
Are you attacking me?
I am attacking you.
Okay. Good to
and
know.
then, where are my revealed hooks? So how?
There's one down here.
I want to see how the pickup works. Pick up a wounded survivor. If a survivor is wounded, the killer picks him up, and the killer attempts to sacrifice them. The killer cannot pick up a survivor that was wounded this round. Oh, I actually have to give you a round to survive. Okay. Because we all can. I can spend 4 of these
For an extra
action.
Which you could do to wound someone else if you wanted, but
I could. Chances of you healing everybody who's wounded would just be. No, but I like being in the middle.
okay.
Like I said, it was a very advantageous.
It is a good spot.
spot.
Any of your 2 cards could get to, I believe, any of us.
How
if
many
you're in
times
the
can I
middle.
use these abilities?
As much as you have blood to pay for them.
Okay, 2 people who are wounded, face up cards, please.
Now I'll play face up.
Yeah,
So
both
that's
you
Max
and I.
Jesse, one of your characters. Please
Nice.
pay a face up card.
Yeah,
So
that's
basically-
that's easy enough because I definitely want to go ahead and just go fix that generator at the top. I don't care if she hooks me after that.
Yep, that'll be generator 2.
I care a little bit, but I'm not gonna let her know that.
Anybody can heal anybody, right?
Yeah.
But you can't heal yourself unless you have an ability.
Unless you have an ability.
Okay. Now I'm wounded person. And I'm
So simply
exposed.
enough, you don't have a weight card. So with your other
I
character,
don't think you can vault out of that, out of here.
who's up there,
All the vaults go in.
Right.
who's going first?
Right.
Who's going second?
Arrow.
What's the order?
Jake will go first.
Jake will go first. So your other character will have to move out and cannot heal you.
I'll sprint.
You are going up green as well.
Yeah, I'm panicking and sprinting.
So, how worried about Jesse are we? Should we focus on generators, or should we focus on helping Jesse?
I think one of us is getting caught this turn, but I think she's going to spend her whole action doing it.
Okay. So we should.
So someone should try to get into position to where we think she's going to hook us, though. So just kind of keep that in mind.
So the only exposed hook right now is that one.
But that one and this one, but she could definitely flip one up top
yeah,
there.
I guess everything else is a hook now because there's only 2 hex totems.
Yeah, like my
No, it's 5 hex.
guy
There's
Ace.
5. Oh, so
Yeah.
5. So
My
it's
guy
not-
Ace is absolutely going to have to double back to get someone off.
Okay.
But that's an issue because then she could be predictive of that too. So.
Yep.
Okay. Ready to go?
No, Max is going green. Did you guys converse over which green you were taking?
That doesn't matter.
I know, but
definitely
I was curious
didn't.
because I couldn't hear their mumbling conversations from the other side of the board.
conversed about
There's
nothing.
a lot of
I'm
great
bleeding.
strategy.
I can't.
Not a
talk right
single
now.
piece of conversation has happened, Shira,
Okay,
and none of it is your concern.
so hang on. I
It's
am
the opposite of
doing
what the rulebook tells you to do. The rulebook says make sure the killer player can totally hear what you're saying.
We said a lot of really
This-
important
And
things.
my answer is, you shut up. You shut your mouth.
And then where do I want to end up? Because I will be there. I think I want to do
So next time she puts me on hook, right? If she hits me.
this.
Yeah, if she gets either one of us, we're going onto a hook.
Oh.
Okay,
Let's see.
go ahead.
Starting down here.
Alright, so we are going to sprint.
Up green, which one are you going? Into
Here.
there, pull the generator.
Got a generator.
Good, solid. Roll Molotov.
Molotov.
And then set max up.
Molotov. And actually, I can play this card that
Beautiful.
says,
What do you have?
discard this card during your turn to add a progress to a generator in your space.
Ooh.
Okay.
Locking it in. So that is our second generator.
Nice.
Moving on. Max, you're going green. Now, I know he probably took what you were thinking about doing.
Oh.
I think I will go over here.
Straight in. Oh, you could heal me if you wanted. That might mess up her plans.
Yes, and you think she's gonna stay there? Because I can try to heal you with my ability and then take a crow and flee.
I'm not against it. Yeah, maybe.
Let's try it.
You gonna try? All right, give it a roll. She is going.
Are you rolling?
You remember his ability.
You're rolling.
He has
oh,
a
you're
healing
rolling
ability.
to heal.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
You
So
don't
you're
get that
already
unless
rolling.
you don't get that unless he fails.
You're already rolling the
Okay.
danger die.
Danger.
All right.
But I still have to flip one of them.
You do have to flip a token.
It's the only one not flipped, right?
Yep. So you got 2 crows in there. Now you could choose to interact with me and heal, or you could choose to get 2 more blood tokens by interacting with that totem.
I will heal you
Okay.
and stay.
Yep. All right. Moving
Wait a
down.
second, you did opposite.
Oh, sorry. Moving down to Jake. What is Jake able to do? Anything specifically. Jake's moving green. Green could be down to here or up to there. I was moving up to here because I wanted to take advantage of this generator. And all I need is not a failure, which I got.
Nice.
Third generator, locked and loaded. Oh, 1, 2. Okay,
And we have an exit.
We need one more generator, and then we need to power the exit.
and I need to
No,
flip
2 more.
The last one's the exit.
one more, and then it's the exit.
Oh, I see.
Yep. Ace is going to play a sneak.
Nice.
Ace is going down blue over to here, and my hope was that I would come across another generator, which I did. Let's go ahead and start putting successes on the board, Shira.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, you healed someone. I get 2.
Yeah,
I
she
get
does.
2 for that.
But I think we're going to abandon you now. Now, the question is, I could go ahead and up the ante. I could take another action to get a little bit farther away from her if I wanted. Do I want to try to do that? I could even take an action to go down here and do another roll on another generator, just progressing everything. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to spend both my blood to move down with a red card at the end of my turn. Take a action on this
How do you
generator.
get to do that?
Special ability.
Special ability right here. Costs me 2, but I get to go, and I get to place another single success on a generator.
Okay.
Nice.
It's just an additional. At the all will be well at the end. You just know it. At the end of my turn, take a survivor bonus turn. The killer gains 2. Oh, the killer gains 2. Good thing I read that.
She's got a lot of blood.
She's bloodied up.
How
Okay.
many times can I do this? The times 4 and doing extra turns.
Only once. You can
Only
do a
once?
maximum of
Okay.
3 total turns with that.
Okay. My first thing, green. Move me down there.
Okay.
Here?
Yep. Flip over that green token.
Found yourself a piece of
I am not
driftwood, yeah.
interacting with anyone. I'm using Spencer's last breath to take a step up the green into the foundry basement.
Okay.
Okay. Then I'm flipping over blue.
Okay.
Move me back up to the center.
Oh no, she's gonna hook him.
No, I don't flip over anything in there.
You don't?
No. Move
No,
me
because that
up.
was an action.
Move me
Yeah.
up blue.
Picking him up.
Picking him up. And then
Oh,
Nice.
I can choose whichever hook I want to, correct?
So
I
you've
walk
got
him to
to
a hook.
move. Yeah, you're gonna walk him to a hook. Yep.
Is that how it works? I just
We'll read through it.
sacrificing. When the killer picks up a survivor, check if there's a hook in their space. If there is an unoccupied hook, they become sacrificed immediately. If there's not an unoccupied hook, the killer must carry the survivor to an unoccupied hook to complete. They will not use a movement card. The killer chooses a number up to 4 and forces the carried survivor to roll that many skill check dice. If any of these dice show a great success, the survivor escapes and is put down in their space. If none of them do, the killer may move up to 1 space per die rolled in order to reach a hook.
So you'd want to
and
do.
sacrifice the survivor.
You'd want to do a 2.
If they still do not reach the hook, the survivor escapes in the space where they stop. While carrying a survivor, they cannot move over pallets, through breakable walls, use killer powers, or interact. If the killer ends their movement in a space with an unoccupied hook, they place it on the hook. Okay. If there's any sacrifice progression on their board, they place it on the sacrifice progression. Okay.
So you'd move probably here and then over to there or over to here. So the first time, go ahead and roll. You're looking for a great success, which is Molotov.
Oh boy.
Great success.
That'll work.
Unhooked.
Paying 4
Okay.
to take another turn.
Okay. You have to play a card,
Mm-hmm.
which you'll probably do a wait card.
Mm-hmm. Do a wait card.
All right. You're picking him up again.
Picking
Relentless.
him up. I can't use any of these powers, correct? Or are these perks? It says I can't use any... It doesn't say I can't use perks. I am paying... Oh, they're already rolling a danger die, right?
They're rolling a regular die.
They're
Yeah.
rolling a die, but they're only looking for a Molotov.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Once again,
Once again.
I'm running out of luck. Okay.
All right. That's a space down.
Yep.
Roll one more time.
Come on.
Ah. And which one do you want? This one here or this one here?
I am going to do this one here.
This one? All right. You are officially on a hook, Max, which means you are not playing a card this next round. We need to rescue you.
And I get a hook up here.
And at the end of the round, you get a hook up there. You'll score a hook for every cycle where someone is impaled.
Okay.
All right.
Yikes.
We're so close. First player moves back down. And let's program our actions. So this is just a natural decision, absolutely. And this one here, that's the question. What do I want to do
I almost
here?
escaped them. I mean,
Thinking maybe that. Are we all good? Program?
Which,
I'm on the hook.
Oh yeah, you're on the hook.
I wish.
yeah.
I guess I'm
Okay.
upside down.
Starting with, I guess it starts down here with Jake because Max does not go. All right, Jake is going to be moving blue. Cycling around the side here, we're going to try to finish the last generator, see if we're close to escape. We absolutely are. Pooling.
Now, how do this escape work?
All we have to do is make it through the exit.
All of you?
We need
Yep, we can read this, just double
to, we need
check.
to power
Let's
up the
see.
exit. We need to get 3 progress.
We
on the
need
exit.
we need to do 3 successes on it, and then we're through. The question is, do we all need to be there, or do we escape the moment the gate opens? And I think we might actually escape the moment the gate comes up.
Exit.
Oh,
Pages
wow.
before the...
Did
2
I?
pages before. Exit gates open.
Once 4 generators are completed, the exit gates are powered up. Survivors can only interact with exit gates once they are powered up. If the exit gates are powered up, perform a skill check. On a success of 1, add 1 progress. With 3 progress, the exit opens and we win the game. So now the goal is to interact with that. Now you can't pre-interact with exit gates until after that stage. Okay, next player is going to be Ace. Ace is going to moving up green, because I was hoping that I'd get a success there.
Nice.
We're going to start interacting with that exit gate, adding 1 success. Now something you haven't done too much of so far, Shira, has
Attacking
been
your generators.
attacking the
I know.
generators that we've been doing. Which, we've been doing a decent job, so.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna sprint across and attempt to unhook.
Okay, I think the action is, check the action.
Hook. If a
You
survivor,
flip this over. Did you flip anything over
Yep,
when you
I
moved
need
up?
to.
desperate measure, so it's sabotage. So we need to place the entity
So,
on the hook.
let me see this. Just to make sure we do it right. If a survivor was sacrificed on the sabotaged hook, you gain a blood, then sacrificed survivor is rescued. Yeah, cool. So you're going to be pulling someone off. This token is going to be placed on top of it. Because someone was on it, you're going to gain yourself a blood point.
Thank you.
And this is going to be removed at the end of this turn. So you can't interact with that hook again at the moment. And then both of you get to move. You don't get to interact after this, but you both get a free move down any path. You get to run away. You don't have to play a card. It's not an action. It's just a runaway.
All right, I'll go up red.
Up red.
Let's split, I guess.
Up blue. Down yellow.
Yellow.
Shira,
Mm-hmm.
your turn.
Okay. My first action is going to be waiting.
Okay.
And then I can't attack your exits though. It only says generator. It doesn't say exit.
Can't break the exit?
No.
Okay.
Do you have to all get there, or as soon as you have 3 actions?
As soon as we have 3 successes, we're out.
Okay. So I'm waiting. I am going...
I can double check that just here, just to make sure.
Yeah. And then I'm going to use Spencer's last breath.
To move?
To move. I am going to... What do I have there? I am going to move... I forgot you guys had an action after when you take someone off the hook, which annoys me.
You thought someone was picking you up and just staying there?
Staying there. Yep.
Just rehook him.
Waiting. And then... Yeah, but the problem is there's not very many hooks within a space. I
think
you guys win.
I think we've got it.
Yeah. But I'm gonna take a step. Oh, there's nothing to do. Alright, I'm not gonna do any action. And then my next one is I'm gonna go up red. And I'm going to attack.
Wounding?
Yep.
Okay.
And then I am going
You
to...
can pay 4 blood.
Yeah. I'm going to pay 4 blood and use a card.
Going down blue.
Going down blue.
Wounding
and
here.
Wounding you.
Alright. We just need 2 more successes. So 2 of us have a shot at this. But she knows exactly where we're going to be. So, let's see what happens.
How can I get there?
That's going to go there. This guy...
And then this comes off at the end of the
And
round.
that comes off. Okay. Ready to go. This token moves down. We're starting with Jake. Jake,
Oh,
cool,
when I
calm.
moved, did I turn over anything in here?
You have not, no. Cool, calm, and collected. Going for the double success. 1 success, 1 away. Going down to Ace. Moving up to this location, I will interact with a bird, which is going to give me a
You
additional
guys didn't exactly wait for me to play my
And
cards.
movement.
actually.
Oh, sorry.
And Shira gets 1 blood, I think.
And Cher would get a blood. Alright.
Feng is sneaking into the scrapyard.
That is a failure. That is not what we want.
But I get a blood.
You get a blood.
I will go over here
Okay.
and I'll interact with the crow. Right?
Yeah, which will let you move, but you won't get another interact.
And I will move over here. Right?
You won't get another interact.
It's just a move.
It's just a move. So, like, I put myself in position to...
You know what? I'll take the totem and I'll take 2 blood.
Okay, so you get 2 blood. Is there any other interact with the totem, or do you just go ahead and grab the 2 blood?
From a skill check.
You have to do a skill check, so you're going to go ahead and roll the basic die. As long as you get a success. Good.
Great success.
Okay. Alright, Chia.
I'm waiting.
That was not what we had planned.
Okay, picking
Awkward.
roll die.
And if you own the hook and we escape,
That's okay.
You
I
can
got-
escape with people on the hook.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, you failed.
All we have to do is get that gate open.
So
It's like the daylight streaming in.
placing you on this hook,
Yep, that's going to be an issue.
and then that was
Flip this over.
that action. And when I move up in here, I could flip this over.
You didn't do a move action up there. You did a
Oh,
carry action up
gotcha.
there.
And then I will place.
if she does the carry action, don't you need to roll the
You
die?
I
did.
did.
Ah,
Yeah,
you did.
I did and I failed.
And then I'm going to go down here. If you fail at that, do I get a blood token?
No, because that's different from a failure. It's just not a
Okay.
great success.
Okay. And then I moved down there. None of those will help me, per se.
You don't have enough to spend for another action, do you?
No.
Good.
You guys were rushing me,
You
and I
could've-
couldn't put down cards. You had already started going. I wind up in this space after I carry you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Could I have chosen a different space?
To
I
move
could-
to? That's,
yeah.
that's what I'm looking
You
at
could have
for
gone
you.
down there.
You would have winded up back there, and
No.
all you need is one. All you need is one blood.
Blue. Can I have done blue instead and walked up in here? Because
Well, actually,
what?
I was gonna say I have a better option for you. That goes off the cards that you actually just had.
Okay.
So when you were here,
Yeah.
you could have carried down to here to hook, then walked up to here with the green card or with the red card that you played to interact to get that bird, which will give you another blood point, and then you'd use those 4 blood
Gotcha.
point to take another action,
Yeah.
which would then allow you to go.
And wound
You could go.
you.
You could go blue, and you could do another wound, yeah, if you wanted.
Yeah. Let me do that, and then go in there, play blue.
See, the puzzle of boss is like every action needs to be as fruitful as possible. Because if it's not, then we'll run.
And then wound. Okay. And now you all are wounded.
All of us are. All right.
Okay, and I get a hook.
First player transfers down. We need one more
You are not going this round.
success. I am not going that round. My other guy is, however. Okay. Is that for sure there? All right. Sure. Ready whenever you are.
Give me a minute. This. And then. Okay. Let's
Okay.
try it now.
Ready to go?
Yep.
Ace is going to go first. Ace is going to move down green. We're going to go ahead and pull off Survivor on the hook. And that is going to gain myself a blood point. Then we get to scatter. My scatter is going to be down yellow and up red.
Nice.
What's the scatter?
After I pull someone off, we get to take one action.
I'm going to sprint down here and hide in a locker.
Those are not lockers. Are they lockers? These are absolutely lockers. They are not chests. Yep.
Do you need to roll for that, or?
Nope, you roll if she comes to
I see.
take him out of the locker.
All right.
And we're looking
I'll
for...
Play red,
Yep.
and I'll go there. And let's see.
Success. And that'll be
That's a success.
the gate open.
Okay.
Cool. So, that is the...
I needed one more blood token. And then I could have made him have roll a danger die. And
Oh,
he-
really?
Yeah, I was one token short.
Yeah, keeping us from getting that last set of generators
Yeah.
would have been solid. And we had some clean rolls there. Here we have it. That's a 4-player gameplay. You got a bit crushed. I think you
Yeah.
need more experience with your villain first.
Perhaps. I really needed to target those generators. Those
Yeah.
I missed
Well,
that boat.
we had a series of successful rolls that sort of, I think, pretty quickly on shifted things in our favor. The nice thing is it's a 30-minute game, which means we could pop over and do another gameplay immediately. With that, though, we promised that we were going to give something away. I have the comments picked here, 308 unique entries, and let's start the raffle. Who's getting this? Par Pits. My favorite hunter is the Wraith. I love the mechanic of suddenly appearing on top of the survivors and making their heart race.
And we actually have that killer over here. The Wraith.
We do.
Yep.
Very
I wrote
cool.
his ability. Wailing Bell. Move directed to a space that is not connected to your space. Interesting.
I like it. There we are. So send us an email at quackalope@gmail.com and leave a comment on your comment, whatever. Leave a comment somewhere that I can verify that you are the right person. And then we will get you pledge credit in the Pledge Manager. So you have a deluxeified copy of Dead by Daylight on the way. With that, we're going to go play some more board games.
Yeah.
So we'll
Whatever
see you next
the
time.
case, whatever you do,
Bye.
remember to do the important thing. Get out and play some games. We'll see you next time. Thank you.